So, oh my goodness. Germany did it, man. The perfect tournament. They not only won their first ever FIBA World Cup, but they also went undefeated, man. What a special story. What a special story it is, actually. And it's been wonderful to see. And heading into the game, I'm gonna admit I thought Serbia was gonna win. And the one time I thought Serbia was gonna win, because every other time I picked against them pretty much, they of course lost. So no problem, Germans, and I'm sorry to all the Serbians. Everything's about me, of course. Nonetheless, it was a really good game, a really tight and back and forth game where the biggest difference was the third quarter, in which Germany held Serbia to just 10 points and also just won the quarter by 12. They got their separation that they needed by a really good play from Dennis Schroeder. Franz Wagner, I've really grown to like Johannes Voigtman, especially as his shot looks really pure. And I really grown to love Andras Ops. Today he of course didn't have the most points, but he still had some timely baskets, which he seems to be really good at. I want to see him get a shot in the NBA, but he's 27, so uh, we'll see if that ever happens. Nonetheless, huge shout out to him. Franz Wagner didn't shoot the ball well from the 3-point line and from the field overall, but he did get to the line a lot of times and, of course, was fairly great. And Dennis Schroeder had 28 points. Probably will get the tournament MVP when it's announced right behind me. Franz Wagner was the player of the game. It was just announced, which is intriguing. I guess they valued his overall game a little more, especially the rebounding. But Schroeder, man, finished it off. Had some clutch free throws, clutch shot with his first step.
Try to win it with a
I mean,
three.
his first step is probably
Schroeder
one of the
gets in,
quickest
he
we'll
goes
ever see, man.
fast.
He
I
just
don't think they were
has
ready
such
for
an
that.
insane first step. It's truly amazing, amazing, man. And such a great win for this German team. And of course, heading into the Olympic season, man, they're gonna be hyped. And they have a lot of really good young players, right? Franz Wagner is really young. Mo Wagner is still pretty young. Dennis Schroeder is not that old himself, still 29, which, I mean, yeah, man, next year is, I mean, the Olympics are gonna be so fire. I can't wait for that. Nonetheless, uh, huge congrats to all the Germans, to Germany, man. Special tournament, they've been really fun to watch. They had some ups and downs, still went undefeated, and here they are. Of course, it's been truly intriguing to watch them, have some of those close games, some weird closing issues. Dennis Schroeder going 4 of 26 in that one game. Also, a little luck from time to time, but you can't win without luck, man. So, and they put themselves in the best positions always. Nonetheless, for Serbia, they just looked tired in the second half. It just looked like they kinda ran out of gas, and they had some really bad, unnecessary, and uncharacteristic mistakes. And I would very much like to point out that that combined with, of course, the timeliness of it. Germany didn't shoot the ball as well, and they turned the ball over a little more, but Serbia just didn't make those shots that they needed, those momentum shots, and of course, they had turnovers that were more of a momentum killers, right? They had some turnovers that really just came at the worst time possible. And that's what really made the separation. Of course, the Germans got easier to the line and were also better on the rebounds, which helped them tremendously, in my opinion. And they played better inside than outside, but both teams didn't shoot the ball really well because I would say they were both very tired, right? They were just both a little out of gas. And the most you could see it on, probably Marko Guduric. He was really rough today. Bogdan Bogdanovic, I felt like also kinda just looked tired. And of course, he was in foul trouble, and he just they took him out of the game fairly well with that. Nikola Jovic also looked tired to me in that second half. There was also a really bad injury to Dobric early on, which wasn't great. Hopefully, he's gonna be solid for the season that's coming up. But I don't know, man. He had to be taken off, held, couldn't walk on his own. So, sending, love to him. Nonetheless, still a really impressive tournament for the Serbians. They were awesome. They were really fun. They had that right energy, right mentality, especially after the Italy loss, which is where I would say they found their identity again, right? And we'll see them probably with Jokic in the Olympics, right? Which, oh my God, as I keep saying, Olympics, Olympics, Olympics. Nonetheless, um, good game, and I I just gotta say, man, congratulations to Germany. Yeah, not much more to say here. I don't think I really need to give you much more. Points from turnovers went to Germany, which like I said, I feel like that's exactly what made sense considering the timeliness of turnovers more so. But it's still crazy that they got 46 points from the bench, man. Huge shout out to Alexa Avramovic, who was the difference maker a little bit. He didn't shoot the ball like perfectly, but he had some timely shots. They had a game tying shot with like 40 seconds to go from the corner. They just couldn't knock it down. And I think it was Marko Guduric, but I'm not sure actually who it was from that corner. But he couldn't knock it down, and instead of it being a tie game, Dennis Schroeder got to the free throw line. He made one, and then he also made that incredible tough clutch layup when his first step was just too absurd, man. Yeah, and that will be it from me. I'll also be talking about Canada, USA, but I'll do it in two separate videos because I don't want to take anything away from, the main story should be this and not Canada, USA. So I'll do it in two separate videos. We'll see. And yeah, be kind to yourselves, to others, and I'm gonna go talk about Canada, USA now.